out in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low threes. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Billy Burns heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
The designated hitter, Billy Burns.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
First pitch, 110.
Hernandez looks in. Here it is on 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout and taken in out there for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Dave Winfield will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale. So I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Luis Gonzalez will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Safeco Field. And Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Leonis Martin comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Eric, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robbie Cano as this game moves along. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Kyle Seager will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Nelson Cruz takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, this is a very uncharacteristic start for him so far. 2 walks here in the early going. Normally, he's not going to walk that many guys, so you wonder if maybe something's not quite right out there.
So stepping in, Adam Lind, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, it's just a lack of control that continues to bite him right here. He walks back-to-back guys, then he serves up the base hit. And now he's left staring at a bases-loaded situation, and though I'm not sure he can put the ball anywhere close to where he wants to right now.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run. But you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
And this guy is definitely of the free-swinging variety, shall we say. But that was a really good take right there on a 2-1 pitch.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Boy, talk about a tough start to a ball game. Everything that could go wrong, it has gone wrong here in the first inning, and forcing in a run with a bases-loaded walk just could be the tip of the iceberg.
Franklin Gutierrez will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the second run scores.
And things have not come as easily for him as they did the last time he took the mound. He's already given up more runs in this first inning than he did in his entire last start.
Nori Aoki will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 3 runs already home here. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Just a four-seam fastball that time. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It just sort of looked like it got on him just a little bit quicker than he expected. And they're going to hit him with a pass ball for that one. That's called laziness.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as Gonzalez will track this one down in the corner. In to score the runner from third. The run scores from second. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Steve Clevenger gets a chance to pile on here. He'll bat with 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6.
Oh, my gosh, it's been like batting practice out there so far this inning. Let's see if it continues. Heck, give me a bat.
A fastball here as he'll take a 0.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. This guy really struggled here in the first inning.
The 1-0 delivery. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
One and two. Here it comes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the visiting Oakland A's. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Ketel Marte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Winfield's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco. Seattle leads this one 5-1. Chris Coughlin will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Chris Coughlin.
Hernandez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3-0 count now to start the second. Doesn't look like he's gotten into the flow yet.
Taking all away that time, it's 3-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, a diving stop by Lind. He's out.
Wow. Made it look easy. Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
At the plate, Danny Valencia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Marte ranges to his right. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Carlton Fisk will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. On the ground to third, there is Seager. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 5-1. Leonis Martin will start things off in the home second, and they've got to be licking their chops after that first inning output.
Yeah, and I think if you're a guy getting your second at bat of the game and it's only the second inning, you know things are going pretty well.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
And that's not good.
Down.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
High and deep to right center field. Winfield racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap around second. He'll try for third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Kyle Seager will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Lowry. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, a nice job right here to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so he just makes sure to get one on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Nelson Cruz digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
1-1, here it comes. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 26.
Striding into the box, Adam Lind. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Coughlin is under it. And the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Mariners are on top, 6-1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Seattle, Washington. All set now for the top of the 3rd in this one. Jed Lowry is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Marcus Semien will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. A little low. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That there is what they call King's Court here in Seattle. They, of course, are here for the man on the mound, Felix Hernandez.
Yeah, they started the cheering section in 2011, and it really took off. Now you can expect to see mobs of fans in yellow shirts every time King Felix takes the mound at home. Hernandez gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Billy Burns will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Martin is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. 6-1 our score. Robinson Cano digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
More often than not, when you're going to throw that changeup 0-2, you don't even want it to be in the strike zone. You're hoping to see a guy go snorkeling for something, but you're going to see right here that this one's right on the corner, and he couldn't do anything with it if he wanted to.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
And that's low, ball 4.
The left fielder, number 8,
Nori Aoki strides into the box. He drove in 2 runs with a triple in his first trip.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Yeah, just a lot of English on that ball down there at third, and I think he might have taken an extra split second to make sure he had a grip on that thing, and that's all that was needed to ensure that they were only going to get 1 out instead of 2.
Into the box, Steve Clevenger. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. The M's lead it 6-1. Leading off the inning, Dave Winfield, and they'll need him to get something going here.
31, Dave Winfield.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. To 2-2 now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he
That's a
lays
ball.
off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good
baseman
battle up
number
there, and he
5.
never gave in to him.
Jeff
A walk you can
Bagwell.
work around. A home run, you can't.
Jeff Bagwell is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Hernandez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped at the plate. Foul ball,
that's
however,
foul.
strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And even with our score where it is,
20,
I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Luis Gonzalez will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First offering on its way. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Center fielder, number 11.
In now, Chris Coughlin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. To first. Fielded cleanly by Lind. To second for 1. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Danny Valencia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
One 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Second walk here in the 4th inning. I mean, that's too many against this bunch. It doesn't look like he and his catcher are on the same page right now.
Carlton Fisk stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Even though you're down 4, you don't need to get them all back in one swing. Just think line drive.
The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly. While the throw pulls him off the bag. To second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Well, errors are gonna happen. They're just part of the game, but this obviously is a bad time to make a mistake like this. That allows 2 runners to come in and score, and that's the kind of letdown that'll cost you ball games.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, one of the reasons he's not pitching well is because he's only thrown a first-pitch strike about 50% of the time. That's not a good enough percentage to get ahead of hitters.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drives it the other way to deep right. Gutierrez going back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now, I'll tell you what, guys, he did not miss a grand slam by a whole lot. He'll wind up getting the sacrifice fly in the RBI, but you see just how close this ball came to getting out of here.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Into the box now, Billy Burns. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. 4 runs here in this half inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is pulled into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
And you wonder now how close they are to chasing this starting pitcher. That's 5 runs home now in this inning alone. And in most cases, that's pretty much enough for a manager to pull the plug.
Dave Winfield gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
First pitch of the at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Boy, how quickly things can change. You come into this inning with a good-sized lead, and now you're fighting just to get out of here still tied.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. And another foul ball. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. On his way to pitch number 75.
No.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bounce towards the second baseman. A barehanded pickup. It's there. He got him.
Whew, no problem.
So the deficit has been cut here as 5 runs have made this a ball game again. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Ketel Marte will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, it's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Leonis Martin tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
And hopefully that triple is the kick that he needed to get him out of that slump that he's in. Let's see if he can keep it going now.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. A little roller toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Kyle Seager strides in, grounded out his last time through. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One out and a runner on second base. Chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Oh, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bagwell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Jeff Bagwell will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hernandez is ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Gutierrez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Luis Gonzalez steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Stepping in now, Chris Coughlin. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Danny.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. Lind has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. This game remains tied at 6. Adam Lind comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
That may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
That's the way you like to see your guys attack the baseball. The pitch is away, so he goes the other way, and this ball winds up hopping over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Kendall Graveman is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, stands in with a runner in scoring position already here following the ground rule double.
Now, great start for the inning for him so far, but this needs to be a productive at-bat right now. You got to at least advance into third somehow.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his second double of this young season. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Not the start he was hoping for out of the bullpen. He's only thrown 2 pitches so far, and they've been turned into a double and now a single. Hasn't cost him any runs yet, but that might not be far behind.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Yeah, that's not a bad pitch right there. The ball's down in the zone, but he does a really nice job of getting the barrel through the hitting zone and squaring it up. He just can't elevate that pitch enough to get it over the infielder's head.
Here's Nori Aoki, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Winfield on the move. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score. Standing in now, Steve Clevenger. But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's a big break right there that this ball's hit right at him. If this is a few feet in either direction, this might be 2 runs. Instead, that keeps those runners frozen at second and third with 2 outs now.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. to short. Simeon's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double.
Now pitching for
5
the
innings
Mariners,
complete. It's the
number
Mariners
58,
7 and the A's 6. Evan Scribner will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Carlton Fisk will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the 6th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, and that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Here it comes on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
the batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now to the plate, Marcus Semien earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
In now, Billy Burns, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
The 1-0 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up, and a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. The A's strand 1. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Leonis Martin will get things going here in the Mariners' sixth as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
On the ground up the middle. Lowry on the move. He has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, there's not a whole lot you could really do here. You see him do everything he can to get rid of this ball quickly. He tries to just basically whip this thing over to first, but it's too late.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And that misses for ball one. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes a cold strike too. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Two and two count. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Nelson Cruz will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
First and second here with nobody out. That evens it up, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
May have swung at ball 4 that time, and a little late to boot. Full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
The first baseman, number 26, Adam Lind.
Adam Lind steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
One and one, here it is. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Well, tough break right there with the bases loaded. He made good contact on that pitch. Great contact, really. And he waffled this thing. Unfortunately, he hit it right at somebody, or that might have been 2 runs. The old dreaded Adam ball.
Mark Zipchinski will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ryan Cook will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 29, Ryan Cook.
Dave Winfield will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. I mean, they could certainly use a quick seventh inning here.
Bagwell.
Stepping in, Jeff Bagwell. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
No,
and that misses 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Bases are empty, one man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
This one's down to third. Seager has it. In time to first, and there are two away.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Yeah, that finds his zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
The 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Franklin Gutierrez digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
Swing, strike 2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Noriaoki stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, he's got his first single of the ball game here to go along with the double and a triple from earlier. So what do you think, guys? In his next at-bat, he absolutely comes out of his shoes trying to get the homer.
Steve Clevenger will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Now both runners are breaking. Now a line drive caught. This might be a triple play. And that'll get down out there.
And remember, this all started with the leadoff walk. Now, 2 batters later, he's looking at the bases loaded here with nobody out. This is real trouble now.
John Axford will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Ketel Marte will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
High and deep to right center. Winfield ranging back. Still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Yeah, you feel a little for that guy on the mound. He was in an impossible spot to begin with. He didn't start this mess, but he definitely makes it worse by giving up the grand slam.
Fernando Rodriguez will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Leonis Martin will be the first one to greet him here with the crowd still buzzing over the grand slam.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to exit a ball game, but time to turn the page here. And now that they've got a new guy in the pitch, they'll at least get a fresh start.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That's inside. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Off is Martin. Out in front of it, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, looked like he got away with one. That is a pretty flat curveball right here. Not a whole lot of break, as you can see on Swing Track, but got him to swing early, so it did its job.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. That's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a move over to first. Runners back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over. And the runner back.
Keeping an eye on him.
Here it is on 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another one sent foul. Grounded up the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, that's one that you just don't see that often. Safe at second base, but out at first. Just shows you the speed he has at first base that he was able to beat the throw into second.
Here's Adam Lind as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Coughlin there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Mariners 11 and the A's 6. Leading off the inning, Chris Coughlin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Squared that one up just a little late. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now his cushion out there has gone from a 1-run lead to a 5-run lead, so he can afford to go right after these guys, and he did so right there to get that first out of the inning.
Danny Valencia will step in, a ground out victim his last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Two and one. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
One out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lynn there to take this one, and there are two gone now. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Carlton Fisk will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Two out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Jed Lowry will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Low for ball 1.
One ball,
Runner in scoring
no strike.
position at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Marcus Semien would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Charlie Furbush will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this
Now
season.
pitching for the Mariners, number 41, Charlie Furbush.
Marcus Semien will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're down 5. It's 11-6. Liam Hendricks is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Liam Hendricks.
Robinson Cano comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about doing that again. Let's see if he can get something started right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Nori Aoki. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle.
And he knows it too, guys. Let's see if he can send a jolt through one right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Hard liner toward short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And it's still an 11-6 ball game. Striding in to start the ninth, Billy Burns. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Burns.
Now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 41, Dave Winfield.
Dave Winfield strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. and he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. One out, nobody on. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike two now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
The key here is a first baseman. You've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, I think this one was pretty much over before it started. That huge first inning rally put this one out of reach right from the get-go.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with 3 hits, a triple, a double, and a single. Very close to the cycle, and they just could not keep him off base.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 11-6. So long from Seattle.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 11 runs, 13 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Athletics, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Sonny Gray. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.